Does Penguinz0 actually have an opinion? Let me guys tell you something, right? In the years that YouTube existed, from the beginning of the platform to the end of platform, it was all about yourself. Regardless about the whole automation aspect of it, the Mr. Beast fucking slop content style of the modern day YouTube, it still had a personality for all these years. But the political landscape of YouTube has pretty much tarnished that sort of personality aspect for most YouTubers. Most YouTubers that existed, let's just say, and I won't say way back like OJ, like Niga Higa. I shouldn't say Niga Higa for obvious reasons. But let's just say, for example, iDubbbz or Paracynical, all these OG YouTube commentary YouTubers. Looking back in their old videos, they were full of life. They were actually smiling. Their eyes didn't look sunken. They didn't look like they had PTSD. But as soon as that apocalypse hit, it fucked everyone up differently. A lot of people blamed PewDiePie for that apocalypse, considering he said the N-word back in 2017. But I'm gonna tell you this right now. If it wasn't PewDiePie, it would have been someone else. If it would have been PewDiePie, it would have been T-Series back in 2019, with them having their own version of saying the N-word on a specific PUBG bridge. But it wasn't like that at all, actually. It really wasn't. Like, there's this thing called an ESG score, which is, I mean, I did some research on it. I'm not a finance type guy. I'm fucking shit with numbers. I'm pretty much retarded, low IQ Asperger's. But essentially, what that means is, in order for a company to get better loans, better whatever the fuck, right, they need to have improved ESG scores. And one of the aspects of ESG scores is being more family friendly, needs to be diverse and tolerant of everyone's opinions and stuff. But usually those are like blanket terms. Usually, when a company comes about and they say, we're not going to give you any money because you're not preaching a certain value or a certain aspect, whether good or bad, is still scary enough as it is, regardless if it's good or not. Diversity is always like a strength in any sort of situation. This doesn't just apply for YouTube, it applies for Netflix, any form of media company, Mr. Beast as well. And not just media companies, just regular ass companies, you know. They just get better loans, they get more money from the banks once they apply the rule set to their company. So really, the apocalypse is really just a blanket term. Some fucking retard came up with that term. Some commentary YouTuber, Pyrocynical, probably came up with that. And that's ultimately the reason why all these OG YouTubers, you know, they're reverting. They're pretty much de-evolutionizing themselves, that's a perfect word, reverting back to NPC status as if they're all babies, Goo Goo Gaga mode, and creating video essay slop that are family friendly, less swearing and less personality as well. But I think that's changing. I'm really thinking that's changing. People are really tired of that sort of thing nowadays. People are actually fucking sick of it. I'm sick of it. Everyone that I know is sick of it. People with blank eyes and wide smiles telling you that you should enjoy their content. They spend so many hours on their content, but that's not an excuse for being a bad person. Let's just say, for example, Leafy or iDubbbz or Pyrocynical. I mean, yeah, saying the N-word is one thing. It's still pretty funny to this day. I'm not gonna lie. A white boy saying the N-word is pretty funny, but just being a hateful cunt towards races, transgender adults, and we're just gonna completely sideline anyone who says kids should be transgender, because that's something else. Adults can be transgender, but kids, you know, they're still malleable. So let them decide once they're adults. Don't let the parents decide. And anything else of that aspect, I think those are like the two main concerns right now, but I'm sure there are like 10 other concerns that need to be laid out on the table for us to discuss about. It's definitely coming back through comedy. I mean, like, there are perfect examples out there. I'm going to notably one, Kill Tony. I mean, let's just say, for example, if Kill Tony was popping off back in like 2018, 2019 time, 2020 time, they would have been axed off YouTube. And I'm quite surprised, like, even Netflix has allowed for this type of comedy, like Shane Gillis type comedy, to come about. Like, a lot of people say, like, a lot of people like Shane Gillis, but there's also another side of the crowd that don't like Shane Gillis. They think he's, you know, PC, for example. I don't think he's PC whatsoever. I mean, he just says it as it is, but it's definitely returning back in a big way. 100%. We will see more lucrative personalities, funnier personalities, and we won't have to watch the same Dolan Dark, Tom Dark, whatever the fuck type content for next 5 years, 10 years. For example, there's like this one guy who wants to go to Thailand smoking a cigarette. He smoked his last cigarette, right? And he wants to go to Thailand. Completely random YouTuber, 0 subscribers, one video of a personality telling his dreams and hopes in life, and he fucking blew the fuck up. That's what we need on this platform. We don't need Mr. Beast surviving 100 days under a bunker, wherever the fuck, right? We don't need that sort of slop. We need that fucking raw dream aspect of personality, rather than the automation and the cold machine of a media conglomerate like Mr. Beast. Alright, just to finish up, I mean, you get it. Please subscribe. 100% subscribe. Reblog, reshare, retweet, re-Reddit. Bye-bye. Goodbye.